currency war is not something that is going to help overcome the present financial crisis. It's not going to help in the economies of the countries concerned. Of course, when you start a war, you will try to outdo the other, and the result is a very unstable exchange rate situation in the world, and that's never been good for business. But countries should be allowed to move up and down a little. But I still believe that the best formula was the one that was done at the Bretton-Woods agreement, because the Bretton-Woods actually fixed the exchange rate. This idea that the market should fix the exchange rate is the new thing. Fixing the exchange rate is actually the old thing. What I did was to go for basically what is Bretton-Woods way of trying to control exchange rate. But just reducing exchange rate in order to be competitive, for one country doing it, it may work. But if you have everybody doing it, then of course there is nothing to be gained by anyone.
You blamed speculators like George Soros for the plunge in the ringgit, which dropped more than 30% back then. What is the prescription for the moment, I mean, to curb the inflow of hot money?
Yeah, in the first place, this currency trading it's not something that is necessary for anybody. It doesn't create any jobs or spin off any business. In one day, $4 trillion are supposed to be traded by the currency traders, and we don't see any spin-offs from there. So one of the things we should do is really to stop this silly thing called currency trading. That will deal with one source of instability. Hot money is also caused by the US deciding to pump in $600 billion into the economy.
The QE,
yeah,
quantitative easing.
Yeah, I mean, when you do that kind of thing, then people will have less respect for the money concern, because when you lose money, you must accept that you have lost money. But when you lose money and then you go back to your house and print more money for yourself, I mean, that makes things quite ridiculous. This is what is happening, and this has created money which is not real, but yet this money can destabilize by, for example, going into small countries to invest in the stock exchange, and that will push stock prices up. Index will go up, and then of course when it goes up high enough, they can always dump the shares and collect capital gains. That is not something that we can call trading, business. Business is about producing goods and services and trading. That's business. All this playing around with currency in order to make more money for yourself, this is bad, all true.
Capital control as a response. Should Asian economies adopt capital controls?
Well, if people are going to act wisely and not see capital controls as a way of making money for themselves, I think that is good. Capital control for everyone means going back to Bretton-Woods. And Bretton-Woods did not do any harm to the world.
But is it really necessary, given that the yuan and the dollar are pretty weak right now?
Well, it can become weaker if you don't have capital controls. Then the market will play around and speculate and manipulate and cause the currency to wobble and create uncertainty in the market. So I don't think the idea that the market should determine the value of currencies is the right thing.